Hey, everybody, it's my favorite time when we get a chance to sit down and talk to Mayor Tim Kelly.
It's me.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Man, look, it's springtime, summertime already.
Hard to believe.
It's coming fast.
Yeah.
I was just going to give you a little something, man. I saw you throw out the first pitch. That was pretty good.
I think it probably any batter would have hit that out of the park. But my goal was to put it in the catcher's mitt and not make him move and not bounce the ball and mission accomplished. And I can tell you what, that's some pressure.
Hey, that's one of the best ones I've seen.
Thank you.
Because I've seen some that have gone left and right.
Yeah.
Way left and right.
Yeah. No, I was pretty proud of that. I was not going to bounce that ball. There was no way. I didn't even really practice. I mean, I was.
That's pretty.
I threw it a couple times before I got out.
I'm not just saying it was pretty good.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we get a chance to sit down with the mayor and talk about the state of Chattanooga and stuff that are going on in the city.
Yeah.
And so let's dive in. We're just going to jump around. How about
man.
that?
Yeah.
All right. Talk about Erlanger's. The Erlanger Park and the Riverwalk, it's reopened. What's up with that?
Well, so if you have been to the new ballpark, if you haven't, one thing that we, because the ballpark in and of itself is so great, we haven't talked about the fact that we also, in the process, redid the entire Riverwalk up and down, leading up to the park and away from the park. So, again, parking down there can be a pain if you've been to a ball game, but you can get there on the Riverwalk. So we tell people, park up at like Blue Goose Hollow and ride your bike or walk. Again, it is a hub on the Riverwalk, and it's super cool. The landscaping's all new along it. It's beautiful.
Real quick, how do you feel about the park? Did it meet your expectations?
You see stuff on paper, and you're like, this is going to be cool, and then you walk in there, and, man, if you hadn't been, you got to go.
It's
it is
amazing.
Just amazing.
I love it. I do. It just, man, it's going to transform that whole Moccasin Bend area. Mm-hmm. When you come around that bend now, you're going to be like, wow.
Yeah, and there's so many different areas in the park. If you go, I tell people try to walk all the way around because they're little, completely different areas.
Yeah.
I wound up in the outfield, leaning on the rail, and you can put your picnic blanket out there and watch from there. It's just, it's a little something for everybody.
We're happy about it. It turned out really good. All right, let's jump to this one. Down payment assistance program.
So this is a big deal because we are literally giving money away to help folks buy houses.
Oh, wow.
A lot of times people, they can afford the payment because they're paying rent already, but they don't have the money to put down for a down payment to buy a house. And so there's a number of requirements. I'll walk through them here. First-time home buyers, you can get up to $15,000 from the city.
Okay.
And an additional $6,000 from the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. So over $20,000. Okay. You got to buy a house in the city limits. House got to be under $400,000, and it's available to households earning up to 120%, of area median income. Who cares? But basically, if you're a two-person household making $92,000 or less, or a four-person household making $114,000 or less, you are eligible.
Okay.
Right? So if you want to buy a house, look at the information. It's under Chattanooga.gov/DPA for down payment assistance.
Okay.
So again, don't sleep on it. There's about 1,000 houses in our area that qualify for this. That are under $400,000. So go get them. I mean, we budget the money to spend it, and I imagine people. We want to get people, particularly people who may not have never had the opportunity to buy a house. Again, first-time home buyers, to get in a house, because that's how way we build wealth in this country, right? You're paying rent; it's just going out the door to the landlord. Whereas if you're buying, you're building equity in that house over time, and it becomes your nest egg, that you can borrow against, and it's like your piggy bank for your net worth. So we want more people to buy houses, and that's what this is designed to do.
We will post that on our website.
Please do.
So you guys can see that information, because man, people have been waiting for that. There's a lot of apartment complexes that are, springing up.
Yeah, and look, for people that want to rent, I mean, we're also building a lot more new apartments, and that's fine too. I mean, there's a place and time for everything. But
everybody wants to get that house.
Yeah, and if you're, young family, want to settle down, find a house, please take advantage of this program. It's $20,000 of free money. Okay, no strings attached, no hooks, no nothing. I mean, we just
like that. Yep. We like that.
Yep.
We like that. All right, what's happening on Hamill Road?
Well, traffic out there has been a nightmare for the longest time, and it all has to do with the rail coming through there. And so we've added warning signs, and we're moving forward now to actually create a rail overpass. So there's not much to say at this point, except that we are actually going to have a grade separation there where the cars will go underneath and the trains will go over.
Oh, okay.
So it will fix it for the long term. It ain't going to be a cheap project, but it is one of the worst intersections in the country. And the Federal Rail Administration and Norfolk Southern are helping us do that. We're grateful to them because that, if you live in Hickson, this has been a real pain point for a long time.
Folks out there know that, and even if you go over there shop or whatever, I mean, it's very congested.
Oh man! And when the train comes through, it just wrecks traffic.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
All right. What is this? The one Chattanoog Works?
So, more time I spend in office, the more time we really talk about workforce development, right? What we're trying to do, again, back to the home buying thing. These are all strategies to help create wealth and raise income in this community. And so the One Chattanoog Works is kind of our website and one-stop shop for getting working-age Chattanoogans aged 25 to 54 in local in-demand jobs to get them the training they need to get those jobs or to place them directly in those jobs. So the website is, Chattanoog.works, and we've got a lot of incentives and a lot of programs there to help place people into jobs, again, or provide the training so that they can, upskill and go from, making 10, 12, 15 bucks an hour to 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
And so these specific areas, we're focused on skills trainers, job placement specialists, support services, professional development, career exploration, work readiness. Those are sort of the themes that we're working on there.
Is there like a website they can go to?
Yeah, it's Chattanoog.works, apparently.
Okay.
You can probably Google One Chattanoog Works and get there too.
And get that too. Mm-hmm. Which means that there's work at the city.
Well, yeah, but this is not just for jobs in the city.
Oh, okay.
This is for all jobs in the entire community.
Oh, that's
great. We're
okay.
just just trying to get folks opportunities to earn more money.
Okay, all right. Now I know this is a good one because it has to be.
Mm-hmm.
The graduation has happened for the Chattanooga Police Department.
Yes,
and that means there is you guys have filled all the way up.
Yeah, well, we got one academy to go, and then we will literally be full.
Okay.
And that'll be the first time we've been full in, I don't know, decades.
It's got to be good for the city.
Oh, of course it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because it used to be we would have, some kind of an issue or a crisis, frankly, like the thing we had down at Coolidge Park, and you get the chief in there and say, Chief, we need more people down there. And like, we ain't got them. Where you want to pull them from to put them there, right? So it's like, trying to play whack-a-mole. And so when we're fully staffed, we will have fewer of those conversations, because we will be finally staffed up to where we should have been for quite some time.
Yeah, and that's good for the city.
It is good for the city. It's fantastic.
And we should have named this whole thing "Getting a New House, Money." Because now we're talking about small businesses.
Yeah.
There are opportunities for people who want to open a small business.
Well, that's the other thing. So there's a building down on ML King that when I came into office, weirdly enough, called the Kelly Building. No relation, spelled different, with an extra E, but. That building we decided to turn into a small business resource center to help to be sort of a front door for entrepreneurship. So you've read about what's going on with the BDC, the county, and that's an incubator for small businesses that are already up and running. But this is really a resource center, and it's on ML King for a reason. We wanted it to be ultra accessible. So you can walk in the door and just say, I need help with my idea. Mm-hmm. I need to learn how to use QuickBooks. Mm-hmm. I need access to, how do I get a bank loan to grow my business? How do I, anything like that.
Yeah.
And we've got the resources there to help you. So that's what that is for.
All of this stuff that we're talking about, guys, we're going to get all this stuff on our website because I think all of this has been great information for people who are trying to do live in our community, get better in our community, and have your own business, which is the ultimate goal for a lot of people in our community. Yeah. So I always appreciate when you come in here.
Well, listen, I appreciate the opportunity to come in here and talk about it because I don't really get the chance to do it like this very often.
And we get a big response from our analytics on our websites that people get in and they check it out.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Thank you.
Man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.